Are you someone who is interested in unusual things or someone that have a strong imagination? If it's a yes, then I think you need to read the book that I'm going to share today. I'm sure you will love it as much as I do. Before we start, let me introduce myself first. Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Faqihah Qaisarah Binti Mior Shahril and I am 16 years old. I like to read books in my spare time. Reading books can help me reduce stress and improve my mental health. Besides, it can also improve my writing skills. I have read many books for my pleasure. Among all the books I have read, my most favorite book is Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. It is the most interesting book I have ever read. The book that I have read and chosen to talk about was retold by Lewis Carroll and was published by Stealing Publish. This book has 144 pages and almost every page has interesting content. This book is about a young girl named Alice who takes two remarkable journeys, as the title states, Wonderland, where nothing is as it seems, and she encounters the most unusual characters to be found. Things get more and more curious when Alice tumbles down a rabbit hole. I will never expect the unexpected things in this incredible story. My favorite part in the story is when Alice attended the Mad Tea Party for the first time with the Much Hair, Mad Hatter, and a dumb mouse. Alice needed to find the Much Hair's house. She found a tea table set out in front. The Much Hair and the Mad Hatter were having tea together. In the chair between them was a dumb mouse. He was fast asleep. The tables was far too large for just three of them. Even so, they were crammed together at one corner of the table. They cried when they saw Alice coming and shoo her away so that she didn't bother them. But Alice just ignored and sat down on a large armchair at the end of the table. The Much Hair and the Mad Hatter offered her some lemonade. Alice was very confused and looked around the table. All she saw was tea. Alice got mad. She said it wasn't very polite for him to offer her like that. The Much Hair replied angrily and said that Alice wasn't polite either because she sat down and joined them without being invited. Suddenly, the Much Hair voted Alice to tell them a story. But Alice refused because she was afraid she didn't have any story that was suitable to tell them. So, the Much Hair and the Mad Hatter pinched the Dumb Mouse to tell a story to them, and the Dumb Mouse agreed. So, the Dumb Mouse told a story about three little sisters named Elsie, Lacey, and Tilly. He said that the sister lived on a treacle. Alice was kind of shocked, and she was quite sure that treacle was sticky sweet molasses, and she kept denying the story. The Dumb Mouse was getting annoyed with her. Finally, the Much Hair and the Mad Hatter shut her up and scolded her for being so rude. Alice promised to not interrupt again and shut her mouth. I like that part the most because it teaches us to respect the person who is talking by not interrupting the conversation. This lesson can be practiced in our life. For example, when your parents are talking to each other, as a child, we must respect and not interrupt them. This book was called Through the Looking Glass because it was a continuation from her previous dream. Her previous dream was a nightmare. Alice almost got beheaded for being rude to the queen. She screamed loudly for help. She tried to beat them off and found herself lying on the riverbank. She had her head on her sister's lap. In this new dream, Alice is the heroine and she became the queen. I have learned many lessons from the amazing book. The thing I learned is the importance of imagination. Alice's ability to think creatively and comes up with innovative solutions to her problem helps her achieve her goals. In our own life, imagination can be a powerful tool for solving our problem. That's all I want to share about this amazing book. I love this book so much. Thank you. Bye.